When you first open 99 Nights in the Forest, a message appears on your screen. Inspired by a true story. No details, no explanation, just that one chilling line. At first, it feels like a typical horror game trick, something to pull you in. But the deeper you go, the more you realize that the roots of this Roblox game lie in something heartbreakingly real. Behind the eerie ambience, the cultists, and the monster, there's a story of survival, tragedy, and myth that blurs the line between reality and nightmare. It all began on May the 1st, 2023, high above the endless green canopy of the Colombian Amazon. A small Cessna 206 aircraft took off, carrying 6 passengers, the pilot, a local indigenous leader, and a mother named Magdalena Mukutui with her 4 children, Leslie, Solani, Tien, and baby Kristen. They were on what should have been a routine flight between Araraquara and San Jose del Guaviare, but roughly an hour into their journey, the radio suddenly crackled to life with the pilot's desperate voice. Mayday, Mayday, we're going down. Moments later, the signal went dead. The Colombian Air Force immediately launched a search mission. Helicopters combed through miles of dense jungle, where visibility was nearly zero, and the terrain swallowed everything in green. Days turned into weeks with no sign of the missing plane. When wreckage was finally spotted deep in the rainforest, the scene was grim. The pilot and the indigenous guide had been killed on impact. Magdalena survived for only a few days, long enough to comfort her children and teach them how to survive without her. Then she too was gone. That left 4 children completely alone in one of the most dangerous environments on Earth. They had no shelter, no food supply, and no adult to protect them. Yet through unimaginable courage and the knowledge their mother had passed down, they managed to survive for 40 days. They gathered fruit, hunted small animals, caught fish, and drank rainwater. When rescue teams finally found them, weak but alive, the world called it the miracle of the Amazon. It was a story of survival against impossible odds, and it spread like wildfire across the globe. But while that's where the real story ended, for the creators of 99 Nights in the Forest, it became a beginning. When players start the game, they're met with a notice board covered in posters of 4 missing children, a direct nod to the tragedy. Venture deeper into the forest and you'll stumble upon the twisted wreck of a small aircraft, half buried under moss and vines, eerily resembling the downed Cessna. From there, the line between fact and fiction dissolves, and the game transforms into something far darker. As night falls in the digital forest, the atmosphere shifts. The trees whisper. Shadows move just beyond the light of your flashlight. Then you see it, a creature watching from the distance. A figure that looks like a deer, but something about it is profoundly wrong. Its eyes face forward like a predator's. Its movements are broken, animal yet almost human. This is the game's main antagonist, the deer monster. It appears to be inspired by 2 famous legends, the Wendigo, a spirit from Algonquian folklore born from greed and cannibalism, and the not deer, a cryptid said to roam the Appalachian Mountains, known for its uncanny and unnatural behavior. The developers seem to have merged these myths, creating a creature that embodies both ancient evil and primal fear. But the horror doesn't stop with the creature itself. As players explore, they begin to encounter groups of hooded cultists gathered around strange altars deep in the woods. They perform silent rituals day and night, surrounded by candles, bones, and symbols. Strangely, the deer monster never attacks them. This detail suggests a deeper lore, that the cultists have made a pact with the monster, offering sacrifices to appease it. This concept mirrors old Slavic mythology, where spirits of the forest, like Leshy or Veles, were said to accept offerings from humans in exchange for protection or mercy. It's a chilling thought, the idea that something ancient and unseen could be watching, judging, and demanding tribute. So, is 99 Nights in the Forest really based on a true story? In a way, yes. The emotional core of the game, the crash, the missing children, the desperate struggle for survival, comes directly from the 2023 tragedy. But the rest of it, the monsters and cults, the dark rituals and legends, are artistic reinterpretations. The game takes a real human story and transforms it into an experience that is equal parts terrifying and tragic. The based on true events label isn't just marketing, it's a reminder of how thin the line can be between truth and myth, between what happened and what we fear could have happened. In the end, 99 Nights in the Forest isn't just another horror game. It's a haunting reflection of human endurance and the mysteries that still hide in the natural world. It asks a question that lingers long after you stop playing. If a story like this can emerge from something so real, how much of the fear we feel in the dark is really fiction at all? The game uses horror not just to scare, but to remind us of something older and deeper, that the forest remembers, and sometimes it watches back.